It's Regina.
And Sabrina.
And we're going to be checking out Hua Chenyu's 7 Personalities Whole View Fancam. So, we just checked out Hua Chenyu's 7 Personalities Introduction and Close-Up View.
We had a lot to say.
We did have a lot to say. It actually ran longer than our videos normally run. So, if you'd like to check that out, please feel free to. But y'all, this man, I don't really have any words except to say he's a brilliant Chinese artist and you should really look him up and experience his music. So at this point, that is like seriously the biggest thing, is to please just look him up and try his music. He had done the Mars concert, and so we've covered some stuff on that, and this was 7 Personalities that we were doing now. Like I said, we've already checked out the song itself. We had a lot to say about it, so now we wanted to see if we got a different perception to see it from a distance with the whole view fan cam as well. So we're going to dive into it. We do have the English subs, even though we've already seen the translations in the other video. And we're going to dive in. That red stands out on stage. I'm fascinated by how it opens up right there. But shut up. It's like, it gets your attention. Like they have this in black and white. I love that it's like in black and white, but this down here using red. And I already have something I want to mention that I'm noticing too, that I noticed in the first one, but it's just hit me that I want to say it. Oh wow, look at this. Even above his head. I didn't realize that seems to be in that area. The sound quality is just voice has a growl to it right there. I mean, the stage is totally immersive.
instrument there when he does that. So good.
It really just takes you into yourself is what that part does. It makes you think about what he's already done and what he's about to do. It's a very personal moment.
Oh, the guitar.
I love acoustic. I love everything. I'm such a guitar person and a drum person.
It sounded like thunder just then or something.
Look at me when I'm moving the camera. This part got me.
Look how they did a scream.
There's the drums. I mean, look at the lighting and everything for this too. It's like everything's just broken. As broken as he is at the moment. Look at that stage. That's what I'm saying. It's incredible. And then we see him go down, so you didn't see that when he fell in the close-up view. There's so much I have to say right now.
You don't realize
I'm gonna try not to make this a
how
20-minute video
important
then.
it is to set the stage. He does, obviously. Sometimes you get the whole picture.
I gotta say this. Like, I have to say this. It's like killing me. One of the things that I love the most about watching you is that in that entire song, and I've had some time to sort of absorb. I like that we watched it a second time and that you get to see two different reactions to the same song, because with Hua, it's almost like you need multiple reactions to the same song. You get to absorb it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Notice when we were listening to it, and you see the full cam view, and you get to see everything he did for the storytelling. And you get to see how he was in the like close-up picture above, and you get to see all these scrambled up versions of him, so you have like all the personalities at once. Then you have his performance on stage and the lighting and the way it does for each different switch. So it's like a full story. It's like watching a storybook live. But I love that in this song there were moments where it felt pleasant and tranquil and beautiful. And then there were moments where I was incredibly uncomfortable.
Chaotic.
And then there were
It's
moments
chaotic.
where I was even a little anxious.
Yeah.
And then there were moments when I was a little sad. So I feel like I went through a lot of emotions just listening to one song as much as he did writing it. You felt what he did when you wrote it. That was personal. Can we mention
Or
the
in the
outfit?
beginning when he does that really big scream, you kind of feel a little angry.
Yeah.
But not like...
Or when he says, "Shut up!" and suddenly you're
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. You feel kind of angry. You feel that deep inside.
like,
wait, what? You know,
wait.
you're kind of surprised by it, but then when you watch it the second time, you kind of get it.
you get it.
You know,
You get it. You
you
get
get
the
it.
whole anger. It's all the different switches, but you also get this whole sense of, like, you get these human emotions on these different levels, and I think that's exactly what he wanted and needed to portray. The outfit, y'all. Y'all noticed, to me, it felt like it was as much part of the stage production as anything else. One, he looked amazing, but two, it's almost like he had war paint on one side of his face, but the other side he was
And a
calm.
ring around his neck.
And then this ring around
Which
his
fell
neck.
off, by the way. And I'm just wondering, did it go
Did
into the
off?
audience? Or
Or
did
was it a
just fall off the
planned
stage?
thing? Because, like, was it planned to go off then? Like,
Yeah.
when he's, like, shaking it. But I don't know if the ring got my attention because it was
Big.
big, or if it was because rubies were our mother's birthstone. So, like the red ring, she actually had a ring that looked a lot like that, by the way. Not quite that big a stone. Certainly not that big a ring. But she had a ruby birthstone ring. And so, like, it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
It was a little bit nostalgic, even though I don't think that is meant to be whatsoever, because it's had to do with the song itself, not with a nostalgic memory. But I loved it. The way he dresses can also bring a little bit of nostalgia for the people watching, even if it has nothing to do with the song. So the beret looks good. It's like he had war paint on this side. So like if you cover up one side of his face, you get a completely different perception than what you do when you see him from the other side.
Until he smiles, and then he's just
Until he
cute.
smiles, he just looks cute no matter what. He's cute the whole time, but like it almost went very much with the concept that he was going for.
Yeah.
You know, which he has said in interviews that we saw, that the way his face is, I don't know what it was, something to do with his eyes or something, that when you cover up one side of his face it looks very different from the other anyway.
I have that
It
problem
was one of those things that people don't really notice about him unless he mentions it, but it's what probably makes us fascinated and arrestingly look at his face.
I don't know though, my face is the same way. Like, and none of, like, this side of my face never does what this side of the face does. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like I have two faces.
My faces do the other side, but I do feel like this side's bigger than this side for some reason. But I think it's because this side dimples up and this side doesn't. So it's like shaped different because of the dimple.
I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. It's weird too. But okay, so that was 7 personalities, the whole view Fancam.
So good. So good.
Like, we had a lot to say in the first one, so we didn't like restate all the stuff we said in the first reaction because please feel free to go back to that one. I'll link it in the description. But it also made us think about some new things as well that we wanted to reveal in this reaction. So that was Hua. Please look him up. He's a Chinese artist. He's brilliant. Check out his music. We are going to put the links in the description. Please feel free to go to the fan cams and watch them again. And I hear there are a lot other fan cams. So feel free to check out the other fan cams as well. This was 2 of the ones that we used because they did have the English translations. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yes, that was 7 personalities, Hua Chenyu whole fan cam. Thank you for watching with us.
Bye guys.